going on, and welcome to the first Too Hype video. Now in this video, we're going to be doing a who would you pick. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but like after I ask the question, you guys will get, I'm just going to ask a question and then everyone's going to pick like another person in the group. Zach's got something to share.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He doesn't even say anything. He doesn't say no.
Why are you smiling?
Oh, Aaron, wrong way.
Let me see it. Oh, wait, do we have the same idea?
First question. Who would you pick to survive with during a zombie apocalypse?
I know who I'm not picking.
No, say I'm deaf in my left ear. This is great.
I'm gonna go with the handyman, TTG.
Yeah, y'all are dead in like a week.
Yeah. I feel like if anything needs a fixing, you know, he's a good handyman. Now, who I wouldn't pick?
Bro, I think we all got that, right? Wait, you wouldn't have no food, bro.
No,
You eating all the food up, bro.
No.
You literally have a
I have a spare answer though. I would pick Los, but that's just for when the time being of somebody that I just need as bait.
Oh my god.
Yo, they're gonna go after him too. Like they're gonna go
But
after
I
the big
wouldn't want
boy.
to put you in that situation. But I'm saying.
So, okay, no, I appreciate that then. Like,
Dude, you slow too, bro. So how you
Dude,
gonna
the
run?
thing is, if Los got bit, he would turn into a bloater.
oh! I'm picking myself.
Boy.
So, now
You're
listen.
dead.
Here's the thing. You just heard him. He said he'd use me as bait. I don't know who I can trust right now. So,
You can't
got
trust
myself.
your own
That
roommate.
actually
I
makes
can't.
sense. That makes
you want to
sense.
use me as bait? You're talking about. Yeah, so I gotta go me. I'm the only person.
You
I
did.
went with handyman as well, just because if anything breaks, he'll probably know how to fix it. But I mean,
I feel like the reason why I call you handyman and they do is two different things.
Yo, dude.
Yo.
Why are you bringing this all up, bro?
Leave that in, bro.
Bro, I got no affiliation with that, man. But I'm thinking about somebody who kind of thinks in the exact same mind frame as me. And I think Moby do.
Moby?
Uh-oh, y'all did.
That's not why you picked Moby.
You can't do that. Moby got another side, y'all. Moby got another side, bro. Moby got another side, man.
Some of you may get that, some of you may not. I'm not gonna explain that anymore.
No comment. These jokes get out of hand.
Yeah. Malcolm over there.
This is getting weird, bro.
I did the right thing sitting out.
Zach, Dad. But at first, when I looked around, I was gonna pick Cash because I was like, Cash could probably finesse us some food, and like he would finesse some good stuff. But I feel like he would try to finesse me one of the days.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I keep it real.
Yeah, like
I'm that guy.
and I know Zach wouldn't.
Yeah.
So I went with
Bro,
Zach.
if it's me and you gotta go.
Yeah.
If I'm hungry and ain't no much to eat, bro, what? Somebody gotta go, man.
Yeah, that's why I picked Zach.
I went with Walker. I feel like since we've met, we've been planning out what we would do in a zombie apocalypse.
My choice was myself. We're talking about a zombie apocalypse. This is life or death. I feel like anybody else is just gonna be bringing me down.
Oh, so everyone that just picked Zach, he ain't helping y'all. Like you guys are done.
Yeah.
Everyone that just picked Zach got finessed.
Yeah, I'm going with Los.
Oh man.
Great choice by me. I went with TD. Obviously, I ain't gonna lie. We've been talking about zombies for a minute.
Okay, so you got a little vibe there.
If anything, like we're waiting
I've seen
for
The
it to
Walking
happen.
Dead, so I'm good.
That's what I'm saying.
Next question. Who would you pick to go on a double date with? So let's say you're going on a date with a girl you like, and she says, hey, my friend's gonna be there. Bring one of the two hype boys. Who you bringing? I'm gonna tell you guys who I'm not gonna go with, and that is Jesse. Because if we were to go to dinner, it'd be completely over. This man, when he eats, it sounds like a pack of wolves.
No, but
It sounds like a pack of pack of hyenas just like killing something.
That's a real problem. I thought that was a joke.
I know that was
No, this man.
You were joking, dude.
So I'm like, is that Humphrey eating or Jesser? Like, it's bad.
They sound the same.
So I would go with Zach. I feel like Zach, he's got like a good
double
like.
date or?
I pick Los, and I'll tell you why. Because if I'm going on a double date with Los, I know she's not gonna like him, so I'm going on the two
That was like a flippy script, like Will
I'm going with Zach because honestly, we honestly are we're pretty light when it comes to things.
Duo, man.
Dude, you guys
For
can
real.
probably switch chicks, they won't even know.
Yeah,
That's kind of racist.
that is racist.
That is a little racist. I'm gonna go with Cash. Alright. Now I pick Cash because I feel like the conversations Cash brings up are actually very entertaining. It's just like we get really deep, and I feel like for a date, like that's just it's good vibes. It's good vibes. So.
No, I had to erase. I actually.
Wow.
You actually had your name written down.
Wow.
It's erased, guys.
I went with my OG Mopey.
You too.
But not for good reason.
I got Los.
Okay.
And the reason why I got Los, I'm not gonna throw no shade like that. The joke's gonna be on him. Everybody gonna laugh.
You just said.
The joke's gonna be on him. The joke's gonna be on him, alright? But I feel like he gonna know the right words to say, you know what I mean?
We're gonna go with the basketball question. Who would you pick to give the last shot to in a basketball game?
I'm going with LSK because I feel like that'd be the easiest bucket. If it's down 2, tie game, I'll go for the 3. I wouldn't even go for the win. I would go for the tie. Okay. So,
Wow.
Dang, okay.
How do you feel, Chris? You go with those?
Nope. Going with Jesser.
Yes!
I picked Jesser. I feel like Jesser has a good corner badge. Alright. And I would draw up a play for him to get open in the corner.
I picked Cash.
Wow.
Okay.
Alright,
I feel like Cash hates losing more than anyone here.
I choose LSK. But, hear me out. LSK did fail me once. I think he knows the situation you're talking about. That sneaker guard. I gave him that pick at the free throw line.
I got Jesse.
Let's go.
I've been with him for a little while now, and I think he's pretty clutch. So I'd put it with him.
I'm going with my boy Lewis. For one, because we're not on defense. And
Oh,
for two,
yeah, that's a big reliever. That's a big reliever. Big reliever.
And for two, he's got a shot. He may not look like it, but he can shoot the ball. And I need a 3, and I'm going for the win. I'm getting Los open. He got the fastest shot here, and I feel like he got one of the most consistent 3 balls here. So
He has the best shot selection.
yeah.
I went with TD. Honestly, it was really pretty much between LSK and TD because both you guys can shoot, and I mean obviously LSK can shoot it too. But I'm just setting a mean old screen for TD. I'm gonna knock that person
No,
out.
Walker's seen me hit a bunch of clutch shots.
Yeah,
I think we need to play, man.
and obviously you can go with LSK.
I went with myself. Kobe Bryant, you ask Kobe who he's gonna pick himself.
Bro, I would pick
You ask
myself.
MJ, he's gonna pick himself. I'm pretty sure I've made like most of my clutch shots.
Okay.
Way more than I've missed. Who would you pick to be your 2v2 partner with in a basketball game?
I think my main man would be Jezzer.
You go with this.
Yo, I picked you too.
And the reason why I picked Jezzer because like I feel like we understand each other on the court. Like he sees more than just the offensive side. You know what I mean? Like our pick and roll game was just crazy when we played both of y'all. Remember that?
Yeah.
We just we think the same. We vibe off each other. So
Hey, I picked Cash too. Cash Nasty. Never lost. Best 2v2 player on
hey, you know we coming. Man, what's good, man?
To be honest with you, I have to go with my brother, Zach, because I mean, like if we both get back into basketball shape, like he's really good when it comes to fundamentals and all that stuff, and I mean, I think that just, that game just helps, especially, I feel you got that defense, get that drive. I don't know, I think we can wear people down. Yeah.
I actually picked Walker too. I just feel like we're on the same team. Like we can kind of like what they were saying. We can read with each other, and you know, I like to take a lot of shots, and he likes to get scrappy. So he's gonna get rebounds. We're both playing defense, and even if we have to guard like a bigger guy like Chris or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like he's strong, real strong, football strong.
I was gonna pick
he was going
Jesse,
for the ball.
but then I realized you needed someone taller to compensate. So I went with Chris.
So
You crazy.
Wait.
So disrespectful.
Wait. What happened the last time you and Chris 2v2'd someone?
I mean, that video's not out yet. I went with TD. You know, I feel like, you know, back to like Walker said, if me and TD were in basketball shape, you know, Mr. Never Lost over there, I think it would be a good matchup.
All right, listen. I picked Moby. He's the only one this whole video who hasn't said shit at all.
I think the most important thing in a 2v2 is chemistry, and I think that's why we see people like Cash and Mal probably beat two people that maybe more. I don't want to say like more talented than you guys. It's kind of like this.
I understand.
But like you guys have an advantage because of your chemistry. I remember when I first moved here, me and Jesse talked about, you know, playing people 2v2 for like shoes and stuff. We went to the gym, we lost like all the time. I would go with Chris. I think if you give us like a month to like actually train together, I think we'd be alright. And I think you guys are gonna see that when we rematch Cash and Mal.
Because I know someone hostility there. It's okay.
This guy-
You know why you went to the gas station yesterday?
Y'all need to stop
So is that
going out
right?
that 2v2. The first time like I picked up a ball in like 3 years and you guys just wanna go off that.
You got to. I mean, that's how you got your resume.
Cash.
Nah, I'm saying.
What
I'm
sneaker
talking
con?
about-
What?
No, bro. Well, listen, I don't worry about those games like that. I still got. I can treat
Oh,
about those.
no, you know, because it doesn't fit your agenda. Because you aren't a 5v5 player. That's why you don't like talking 5v5.
Yeah, I don't play.
But here's the thing, Cash.
I don't go to the gym. with
Cash. You're the first person to say all the time, like when you first started hooping like a year or two ago, you don't like talking about those games because you're a completely different player now.
This guy heated.
God, y'all like
Well, there it is.
All right, so
We got a lot done in this video.
hey, we got a lot of steam on.
Alright. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Just make sure you guys give this video a like if you want to see more sit down videos with everyone. Also, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to everyone and go down in the description because everyone has a video dropping on their channel. So make sure you guys go check them out. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah.